Good afternoon, I'm Joe. Look at that. It's summer out my office window. It's literally gone from being, where's my hat and scarf, I think it's going to rain. Within a week it's gone to mid to high 70s. That's the 20s for those of you who do Celsius. And bright blue skies. And me and the dogs, we're holed up in the house now because it's way cooler in here. Because I've got a south facing garden, and believe me, it's a bit warm. Which is good. Hello, Jacob. You gonna join me for this one? What have I been thinking? I've been thinking about a lot of things, including margaritas. But one thing I wanted to talk about today was ignorance and anger inspired ignorance. Because as many of you know, I vape. I'm going to be talking about a new thing I've tried soon as well, hemp oil, but that's another thing. And I'm voting out on the EU. And you would not believe the amount of aggressive and angry comments I get from people who don't agree with my point of view, but are like, say the stupidest things. I mean, really, the sort of OMG, WTF, did you just say that? Stupid. Particularly in regards to vaping. Because a lot of people are against it, but if you ask them why, they come up with, oh, it's just like smoking. No, it's not. There's no fire, no combustion, no smoke, no tobacco. Oh, well, it's just a... And they go on and just think, why don't you find out what you're talking about and get back to me? And when you actually know what you're talking about, then we can have a discussion. But instead, their heads just, something inside their head just explodes. And they just start spewing all this anger at you. And it's just like, yeah. So it's that old thing, talk to the elbow because you ain't worth the hand. And I'm seeing it again with the EU. People are getting really angry at me because I bring up what I believe to be reasonable and valid points. And all I get is, well, Putin agrees with you. Well, who cares? Answer my question. Respond to my valid point. It does upset them, though, when you point out that Jeremy Corbyn was anti-Europe up until the referendum was announced. And then he gave a very begrudging speech about how, yes, we must stay in Europe. And you got to wonder who was pulling his strings. And also, it's the only time you're ever going to see Jeremy Corbyn and David Cameron agreeing on something. That does upset them. So, it's like, my point of view is, if you're going to hold an opinion, know what you're talking about. If you know what you're talking about, then you can get into a conversation and you can back up what you believe and what you say with some relevant facts. But don't scream and hurl abuse at me. Don't get angry at me because you can't hold up your side of the conversation. And don't think bullying people into agreeing with you is the right way to run a democracy, because it's not. And I'm not just talking about big government, I'm talking in your day. If you have to bully people into your point of view, into doing it the way you want it to be done, you seriously need to step back and go, I might want to reevaluate my leadership skills. See, I have no leadership skills. I have a cat, I just do as I'm told. What's that, Jacob? I am so sorry. I will go and fill it immediately. I have to go because my cat, as you can see, will be starving to death because his food bowl's only half full.